right, let's get to Dirty Work Wednesday.
Hello? Hello?
Dirty Work Wednesday. Let's see Morning Zoo.
Hi, I have a little problem.
Must be out of your mind.
Call 473-104.5.
Almost didn't do it. I thought, is this in bad taste? But you know what? I went for it. And I am so glad I did.
What's the worst that could happen?
Dirty Work Wednesday's on the air at 473-104.5. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
This is kind of a long story, but I'll try to keep it brief. I'm married to this wonderful man named Bill, and he has a daughter named Laura that he had from a previous marriage, and she goes to JMU, and I don't really talk to his daughter very much just because we're not really that close. She's much closer to her own mom than she is to me.
Yeah, I got. So you're the stepmom. I got it. That makes sense.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. We do get along. We're just not that close. So it was really kind of strange when I got this really long message from her last week on my phone, and it wasn't a text message. It was through my Facebook.
Okay, and what did the message say?
Well, it was really long, so I'll try to kind of summarize it. Basically, she explained to me that she lives in this apartment off campus with 2 roommates, and her dad comes to visit her all the time, and she's starting to get uncomfortable with the relationship he has with one of her roommates.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess he comes to visit every couple of weeks, and he usually takes Laura and her roommates out to dinner or something, but she said he's also been by their apartment when she wasn't home, and instead of leaving, he'll just stick around and wait for her. And then there was this time that he showed up to take her to lunch, and she got held up, so he ended up taking her roommate to lunch instead.
Okay, so, all right, so it was Bill and this roommate out to lunch by themselves?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, there's more. So Laura also said that this roommate had broken her phone or dropped it or something, I'm not sure, but she couldn't afford to get it fixed. And it was after this supposed lunch, and she just suddenly had a brand new iPhone.
Huh. Did she say where she got it?
No, but Laura thinks that her dad bought it for this girl.
Okay, so this is now officially kind of sketchy. So this roommate girl who went out to lunch with your husband and now suddenly has a magic new iPhone. What is her name?
Yep. It's Becky.
Huh. Becky, I wonder if she has good hair. So Laura sent you this message basically saying, my dad and my roommate, something's going on that's not normal.
Yeah, basically, yes.
Okay. Did you discuss any of this with Bill?
Yes, and he told me that he got into a huge argument with Laura because I guess she's failing all of her classes or something, and she threw him out of her apartment and acted all crazy towards him. He said all of this is her trying to get back at him and just to ignore her little made-up stories about him.
I see. So this puts you in a seriously hard spot then, doesn't it? I mean, is this daughter just making crap up because she's got anger issues with daddy, or is dad lying and trying to cover his tracks?
Well, you said you don't know the daughter that well, but does she seem like the type of person that would make up stories like this to get back at her dad?
No, not really. Every time I've talked to her, she seems really nice.
Okay, so it's either dad's trying to be a sugar daddy to his daughter's roommate, or his daughter is lying to try to get back and ruin his life because he called her out in front and on her own.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this shouldn't be a problem. Now, obviously, you have your husband's number. Do you happen to have this Becky's number?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. It would help if we had that. We might be able to work around that. You know what? This might be one of those weeks where we ask our audience for help. So anybody, if you're listening, if you have any good ideas here, we're now accepting them at 473-1045. You can also text us at 757-104. We asked you for some ideas. You got any? I mean, we have a ton of text messages. Just read a couple of them.
Yeah. You could call as a concerned dean of the school.
Yeah. Okay.
You could call Bill and pretend to be billing from the college, say that his girlfriend Becky has missed a payment on one of her classes.
Okay.
Left your number as a contact. So.
Okay. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
All right. We are going to call Bill. We're going to call him up because we don't have this Becky girl's number. So, see how this goes. This is the idea that I think we're going to stick with. So,
Darling at random.
Okay, here we go. Good morning. Can I speak to Bill, please?
Yeah, who's calling?
Bill, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104.
Okay. Did I win something or what's going
Well,
on?
no, actually, we're calling you for a different reason. So this morning, we've been talking on our show about relationships that started out as forbidden, meaning they weren't supposed to happen, but they did anyways. And we got a call from Becky, who told us about what's kind of been going on. And we were wondering if we could put you on the air, but we would keep everything completely anonymous. We could even disguise your voice with a voice changer so it won't even sound like you. Would you be willing to go on the air and talk about, your relationship?
I'm not even sure what you're talking about. Am I on the air right now?
No, you're not on the air. We were hoping to put you on with her. Have you talk about the whole thing with Becky? She's ready to talk about it.
All right. Is there any way I can speak with her first?
Yeah, sure. No problem. Can you hang on 1 second?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. Oh boy. There's a sticky wicket here, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Hang on a second. Okay, I got it. Hang on 1 second. Bill?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to connect you with Becky. Now, she's going to sound different because remember we talked about that whole voice changer thing? So we did it to her phone line, so she's going to sound a little different. It's going to sound a little wonky, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on. Okay, listen, I'm going to put him back on. Jordan, you be Becky.
Okay.
I'll put the pitch bender on your voice, so no matter... He's not going to know if it's you or not. It's like listening to someone talk with their mouth full. You don't know if it's them or not. Plus, you're on the phone.
Yeah.
So just pretend that you're her, basically.
Okay. Well, I just hope he doesn't ask me anything I don't know the answer to, but yeah, I can do it.
Well, then it's real easy. Then you lie.
Okay.
Okay. All right, hang on. Here we go. All right. Okay, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay, you're on with Becky.
Hello?
Hey, what the hell are you thinking?
About what?
About what? About the fact that I'm married and maybe I don't want this getting out of the radio? That's what? You understand what happens if Laura's stepmother hears this, right? You guys are going to have a fourth roommate and she's going to kick my ass right out of the house. Are you kidding me right now?
Well, I'm sorry, but...
Can't be telling people this. I told you that. I know we make each other happy. I know you want to share that with people. You can't. All right? It's not the right time. People won't understand. Laura won't understand. My wife definitely won't understand. I don't know what you're doing.
Actually, I understand way better than you think.
Hello?
Hi, honey.
Hello?
Well, I guess Laura wasn't lying to me about her roommate then.
That was one of the funnier hang-ups I've heard in a long time. Okay, so it looks like Laura was telling the truth. Wow, she narked out her own dad.
I mean, yeah, but he's playing sugar daddy to a roommate. I would too. That's so gross.
Stephanie, what's going through your head right now?
Oh, my God. Well, I guess first I'm going to call Laura and tell her I'm so sorry for not believing her. And then, oh, my God, I'm going to have to figure out what to do about all this because I'm not having some little girl's sugar daddy as my husband.